Right now, the situation is getting serious, and many eyes are watching closely as pressure begins to rise around this constitutional bill. The move to push this bill forward is no longer looking smooth as expected, and something different is happening behind the scenes that is making the whole process slow down and attract attention. What is happening now is that there is strong resistance building, and this resistance is not just from ordinary political disagreement. It is coming from a place that carries weight and influence. Because of this, the normal process that many expected is now facing a new direction, and that direction is the call for a national referendum. Now listen carefully, because this is where it becomes very important. Instead of the bill moving quietly through Parliament, there is now a serious push for the people of the country to be involved directly. That means the decision may not stay only with lawmakers, but could be placed in the hands of citizens. And when something like this happens, everything changes. Go ahead right now and like this video, and also subscribe so you don't miss any updates. As this story continues to unfold step by step, the tension is not loud on the surface, but it is strong underneath. Movements are careful, statements are measured, and every action is being watched closely. This is not a normal situation where things move quickly and quietly. This time, there is hesitation, and that hesitation is coming from concern. Now, let us look at what this means in a very simple way. If the bill goes through Parliament, it is controlled, it is structured, and it follows a path that is already understood. But if it goes to a referendum, it opens everything up. It becomes a public matter. It becomes something people discuss in homes, on the streets, and everywhere. And once the public gets involved, the results cannot be fully controlled. That is why this moment is very sensitive. Like this video and subscribe as we continue to break this down in a way that is easy to understand. At this point, there is careful watching of how the leadership will respond. Every decision taken now will send a message, not just inside the country, but also outside. It will show how decisions are made and how much space is given to the voice of the people. Now, think about this carefully. Why is there a push for a referendum at this stage? Why is the normal process not enough this time? These are the questions that are quietly growing. And when questions begin to grow like this, it means people are paying attention. Like this video right now and subscribe, because this is real-time information you need to stay updated on. As things continue to unfold, what we are seeing is a situation where control and participation are now facing each other. On one side, there is a system that wants things to move in an organized way. On the other side, there is a push to involve the people directly. And when these two sides meet, it creates tension. But this tension is not chaos. It is a moment of decision. Now, let us move deeper into what this means for everyday people. For many citizens, being part of a referendum is a chance to have a voice. It means decisions are not made far away from them. It means they can say yes or no to something that affects the future. And that is powerful. But at the same time, it also brings uncertainty. Because when many voices come together, the outcome cannot be predicted easily. Like this video and subscribe as we continue this story in simple English so everyone can follow. At this moment, there is no final outcome yet. Everything is still moving. Discussions are happening. Decisions are being weighed carefully. And every side is thinking about what comes next. This is not a fast situation. It is a careful one. And that is why it is important to keep watching. Now, another important point you need to understand is timing. Nothing in politics happens without timing. Every move has a reason, even if that reason is not spoken openly. The timing of this resistance is important. It shows that there are deeper thoughts behind what is happening. And that is what makes this story very interesting. Like this video and subscribe so you don't miss the next part of this breakdown. As the situation continues, one thing is becoming clear. This is not just about a bill. It is about how decisions are made. It is about who gets to be involved. and it is about the direction things will take from here. Now stay with me, because what happens next will shape everything. If the push for a referendum continues to grow stronger, it will change the path completely. It will bring more voices into the conversation. It will slow things down, but it will also open things up. And if that happens, the entire focus will shift. Like this video and subscribe right now, because we are following this story step by step for you. At the same time, if the system decides to continue with the parliamentary route, then it shows a different kind of confidence. It shows a decision to move forward in a structured way without opening it up to public voting. And that choice will also send a message. So either way, the decision taken here is very important. Now, let me say this clearly. This moment is not just about today. It is about what comes after. Because decisions like this create patterns. They show how future decisions might be handled. And people are watching closely to understand that pattern. Like this video and subscribe as we continue bringing you this clear and simple explanation. Right now, the atmosphere is calm on the outside, but very active inside. Meetings are happening. Thoughts are being shared. Positions are being considered. And every small movement matters. Now, imagine this situation like a road with two directions. One direction leads to a controlled process. The other direction leads to public involvement. And the choice between these two directions is what is being faced right now. Like this video and subscribe, because this is where the story gets even deeper. As more attention comes into this situation, more people begin to ask questions. And when people ask questions, it increases awareness. And awareness brings more attention. And that attention adds pressure. This is how situations like this grow. Now listen carefully again. Nothing has fully stopped, but nothing is moving freely either. It is a moment of pause, a moment of thinking, and a moment of deciding. And that is why you need to stay informed. Like this video and subscribe so you don't miss any part of this developing story. At this stage, what matters most is what happens next. Will the push for a referendum become stronger, or will the process continue as planned? That answer is not yet clear. But what is clear is that this moment matters. This is a turning point, and when turning points happen, they shape the future. Like this video and subscribe, because we will continue to follow every step of this story. Now, stay ready, because more updates will come, more reactions will happen, and more clarity will appear as time goes on.